You may have heard virtuoso musicians say that they never practice. Some of that may be semantics. They may play by themselves, in their practice room, but they call it play, and they approach it from a standpoint of always performing. So even when they're alone, they're performing. I get that. That's awesome. The thing is, I have never heard a doubler say that they don't practice. A doubler like myself, we play families of instruments. So if you're talking about flutes, clarinets, or saxes, there are multiple instruments within each of those families. So like you've got flutes, you've got piccolo, concert flute, alto flute, bass flute, and then there's ethnic flutes, on and on. There's a lot to keep on top of. So for me, saxophone was my first wind instrument, and I took to that, and things feel very natural to me on that. Flute was my second instrument. I started in high school, and I loved it. Just immediately took to flute, and it feels very natural to me. Clarinet, I kind of just brought up later on this, because it was like obligatory. I was supposed to play it, and it was like, But, it's not necessarily a hero instrument in the way that saxophone was, at least when I was growing up. So, oddly enough, kind of late in life, I got way more serious about clarinet, and I actually feel pretty comfortable on it now, I guess. So, anyway, with this piece that we're doing now on this musical adventure, I wanted to feature clarinet and do it in a setting where a sax section with clarinet lead would replace a whole big band. So in this piece, I'm using the clarinet, one alto, and two tenors and a baritone. And that kind of configuration or a variation on it was pretty popular in the 40s for big bands. And part of the arranging style is that in sections anyway, sometimes every note is voiced with a different chord. And what ends up happening is that some of the lower voices are playing these harmonies that sound and look kind of crazy, like gibberish. But it has to be a precise gibberish that hopefully together sounds like this just rich and dense tapestry. Well, hopefully this video makes it all look pretty easy, but part of the reason I wanted to do this is that it's pretty hard. The writing, arranging, the playing, and especially featuring clarinet like this, it's, a good challenge for me. And yes, I still practice everything all the time. Anyway, I hope you enjoy Dark Minions.